Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are discussing a deeply emotional and powerful topic that reflects the heartbreaking reality faced by countless innocent children caught in the middle of conflict. When we talk about innocent souls under fire, we are highlighting the children whose lives are shattered by violence, displacement, fear, and loss. These young lives are supposed to be filled with learning, play, dreams, and hope. Instead, they wake up to explosions, uncertainty, and survival. This video aims to shed light on their struggles, their courage, and the urgent need for humanity to protect them. Their stories matter, and understanding them is the first step toward meaningful change. In many conflict zones across the world, children grow up knowing nothing but war. Their earliest memories are not of school or birthdays, but of sirens, collapsing buildings, and loved ones lost. They live with trauma that no child should ever endure. Each day becomes a battle between fear and hope, survival and despair. The innocence that should define childhood is replaced with a forced maturity brought on by circumstances completely out of their control. When children live in such environments, their emotional and mental development is shaped by fear rather than safety. Their dreams become overshadowed by the chaos around them. These children often lose access to basic needs like food, clean water, medical care, and education. Schools become unsafe, hospitals become targets, and homes become rubble. What should be safe spaces turn into places of vulnerability. Education, which is the foundation for a child's future, is interrupted or destroyed completely. Without education, their futures become uncertain and their opportunities shrink. Conflict strips away not just their present safety, but their long-term potential. Many children want to learn, they want to play, but war forces them to grow up too soon. Some children witness the unimaginable. They see their parents injured or killed. They experience the destruction of their neighborhoods. They lose their friends. These are memories they carry for a lifetime. Trauma becomes a silent companion, shaping their behavior, their personality, and their sense of security. Many begin to suffer from anxiety, nightmares, and emotional withdrawal. Their young hearts struggle to understand why their world has become a battlefield. Their innocence dissolves long before it should. In the midst of this suffering, families desperately try to protect their children. Parents do everything they can to shield them from danger, but sometimes even the strongest love cannot stop the violence. Families are forced to flee their homes, carrying only what they can hold. Children walk long distances, cross dangerous borders, and endure harsh conditions in search of safety. Refugee camps become temporary homes. For many children, these camps are the only world they know. They live with uncertainty about when they will return home or whether they will ever return at all. Even in refugee camps, life is far from normal. Overcrowding, lack of resources, limited access to school, and health challenges make daily life extremely difficult. Children struggle to adapt to new environments where nothing feels familiar. Their routines are disrupted, their friendships are lost, and their sense of stability is shaken. Despite these hardships, children often show remarkable resilience. They still play with whatever they can find, they still laugh, and they still dream. Their ability to remain hopeful even in the face of tragedy is a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit. Conflicts also leave lasting impacts on a child's physical health. Malnutrition becomes common because food supplies are scarce. Lack of clean water leads to disease. Injuries from explosions and violence often go untreated due to overwhelmed or destroyed medical systems. Many children deal with lifelong disabilities caused by conflict. These physical scars are painful reminders of the violence they survived. But children should not have to survive war at all. They deserve a world where their biggest worry is homework, not hiding from gunfire. Some children become separated from their families during chaotic moments of evacuation or attacks. They are left alone in environments filled with danger. Aid organizations work tirelessly to reunite families, but sometimes the separation lasts months or even years. The fear and loneliness experienced by these children are beyond what words can describe. Without the comfort of familiar faces, they navigate a world filled with uncertainty. Their childhood becomes defined by loss. In every conflict zone, there are extraordinary individuals and organizations trying to support these children. Volunteers risk their lives to deliver food, provide medical care, and create safe spaces where kids can just be kids again. Psychologists try to help them cope with trauma. Teachers run makeshift classrooms in tents or damaged buildings. These acts of compassion help restore a sense of normalcy, reminding children that they are not forgotten. Even small gestures, like handing out crayons or reading books, can bring moments of peace to young minds overwhelmed by war. But despite these efforts, the scale of suffering is too large for volunteers alone to manage. The global community must step up. Governments, international organizations, and individuals all have a role in protecting innocent lives. When societies unite to support children, they contribute to a future where peace and security become possible. These kids represent the next generation, and if we fail to support them now, the world will suffer the consequences in years to come. War destroys infrastructure, but it also destroys future potential. Children deserve investment, safety, and hope. The psychological impact of growing up in conflict zones is profound. Children exposed to violence often carry emotional scars that last well into adulthood. Some develop trust issues, anger, or depression. Others struggle to form healthy relationships or make decisions. Trauma becomes a filter through which they see the world. When childhood innocence is replaced with fear, the consequences stretch far beyond the battlefield. Healing becomes a long, difficult journey. For many, professional support is unavailable, leaving them to navigate trauma on their own. Children also face the risk of recruitment by armed groups, especially in regions where poverty and instability make them vulnerable. Some are forced to fight, others are used as messengers, and some are made to carry supplies. These situations rob children of their humanity and expose them to further violence. Even after escaping such groups, reintegration into normal life becomes extremely challenging. They must overcome fear, guilt, and memories of violence. No child should ever be forced into such circumstances, yet thousands experience this reality every year. In conflict zones, the line between normal life and danger is thin. One moment children may be playing, and the next they may be running for their lives. Explosions tear through neighborhoods without warning. Schools and hospitals, which should be protected under international law, become targets. Families no longer feel safe anywhere. This constant fear shapes a child's understanding of the world. Instead of safety and trust, they learn to expect danger and loss. These experiences can shape entire generations. Even when conflicts end, the effects continue. Children return to destroyed neighborhoods, broken schools, and families forever changed. Rebuilding takes years, sometimes decades. Many children never fully recover from what they have experienced. Post-war environments are filled with hazards such as unexploded weapons and unstable buildings. The psychological wounds also remain. Without long-term support, These scars can shape their adult lives. Healing after war is slow, but with the right resources, children can find hope again. Sometimes the most heartbreaking stories come from children themselves. They talk about their dreams to become teachers, doctors, artists, or engineers. They speak of wanting peace, wanting safety, wanting to go home. These simple wishes reflect their innocence and remind us of what war takes from them. Their words carry weight because they reveal the true human cost of conflict. Behind the statistics and headlines are real lives, real emotions, and real suffering. It is important to highlight the resilience of these children. Despite everything they face, many continue to show incredible strength. They adapt, they rebuild their hope, and they support one another. Their ability to find moments of joy even in the darkest circumstances